A single text message exposed everything. When Jack Doherty's best friend showed him the DMs his girlfriend McKinley had been sending behind his back, his entire world collapsed on camera. Today I'm going to show you the exact moment Jack discovered the truth, the shocking evidence that can't be denied, and why this might be the final nail in the coffin of their relationship. The drama unfolded when Neon, one of Jack's closest friends, decided to fly across the country with one mission: to expose McKinley for what she really was. Before we dive into the explosive evidence, you need to understand why this betrayal cuts so deep. Jack and McKinley's relationship has been at the center of his content for months. He spent thousands on her, defended her against critics, and even built his brand around being the power couple of streaming. Jack has been riding high lately with his streaming success, but behind the scenes, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. While Jack was busy growing his channel to millions of followers, McKinley was apparently busy with something else, or should I say, someone else. What makes this situation even more shocking is how public their relationship has been. Jack has put McKinley front and center in almost every stream, constantly showing her off and defending her against anyone who questioned her intentions. But as we're about to see, those critics might have been right all along, and the evidence? It's about to blow your mind. The bombshell dropped when Neon literally teleported into Jack's room during a live stream. The moment was so unexpected that Jack himself couldn't believe what was happening. But Neon didn't just come to say hello, he came with receipts, damning evidence that would shake Jack's world to its core. What happened next was one of the most raw, unfiltered moments ever captured on a live stream. The DMs Neon showed were undeniable. McKinley had been messaging him behind Jack's back, and the content of those messages left little to the imagination. But it wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it. The double hi message that Neon pointed out is a classic sign of someone trying to initiate something more than just friendly conversation. The look on Jack's face said everything. In that moment, his entire world was crumbling, and millions of viewers were watching it happen in real time. This wasn't just drama. This was a man discovering a betrayal in the most public way possible. But if you think that's shocking, wait until you see how Jack responded to this bombshell. His reaction might be even more surprising than the cheating itself. Instead of immediately ending things with McKinley, Jack did something that left viewers completely stunned. He tried to defend her. Despite seeing the evidence with his own eyes, Jack immediately went into damage control mode. He claimed the messages were old, that they were taken out of context, or that they didn't mean what everyone clearly saw they meant. This reaction speaks volumes about the power dynamic in their relationship. Even when faced with clear evidence of betrayal, Jack's instinct wasn't to protect himself, it was to protect her. Some viewers speculated that Jack was just trying to save face on stream, but his body language told a different story. The nervous laughter, the way he couldn't look directly at the camera, the desperate attempts to change the subject. These are all classic signs of someone in denial. But Neon wasn't done yet. He had more evidence to share, and what came next made Jack's defense completely fall apart. As if the DMs weren't damning enough, Neon revealed something even more shocking. McKinley had apparently been doing this with multiple streamers, not just him. This wasn't just a one-time mistake or a misunderstanding. According to Neon, this was a pattern of behavior that had been going on for months, right under Jack's nose. And it gets worse. Remember when McKinley claimed she was too sick to join certain streams? Or when she would mysteriously disappear during Jack's trips? Those excuses now look like carefully crafted opportunities to message other guys without Jack finding out. The most damning part wasn't just what McKinley did, it was how long she had been doing it, and how many people apparently knew about it before Jack did. This raises an important question. If Neon knew, who else knew? How many of Jack's friends had been keeping this secret from him, and why did Neon decide to expose everything now? The answer to that last question might be the most shocking part of this entire story. Neon didn't just expose McKinley out of the goodness of his heart. He had a very specific reason for coming forward when he did. According to Neon, he couldn't stand watching his friend get played anymore. He described seeing Jack pour money, time, and emotion into a relationship that was built on lies, and it eventually reached a breaking point where he felt he had to step in. But there's another layer to this story that makes it even more complex. Some viewers have pointed out that Neon and Jack haven't always been on the best terms. There have been rivalries, disagreements, and even public callouts between them in the past. This raises the question, was Neon really trying to help Jack, or was this a calculated move to hurt McKinley and potentially boost his own viewership in the process? The timing is particularly suspicious. Neon chose to expose McKinley during one of Jack's biggest streaming weeks, when viewership was already at an all-time high. If his goal was maximum impact and exposure, he couldn't have picked a better moment. Some viewers have even speculated that this entire situation could be staged for views, though the raw emotion on Jack's face makes that theory seem unlikely. Still, in the world of streaming where everything is content, nothing can be ruled out completely. Whatever the motivation, this revelation has completely changed Jack's life and career overnight, and the aftermath has been nothing short of catastrophic. In the days following this explosive revelation, Jack's channel has been in complete chaos. His viewership has skyrocketed as people tune in to see the fallout, but the content of his streams has taken a dark turn. Jack has been streaming less, and when he does go live, viewers have noticed he seems distracted, upset, and not his usual energetic self. McKinley, who used to be a constant presence in his streams, has been noticeably absent. On social media, the situation has been even more dramatic. McKinley has lost thousands of followers overnight, with many former fans leaving harsh comments about her betrayal. She's turned off comments on her most recent posts, a clear sign that the backlash has been overwhelming. Jack, meanwhile, has been cryptically posting about trust and loyalty without directly addressing the situation. This has only fueled more speculation and drama among his fan base. The most telling sign that this scandal has truly rocked Jack's world: he canceled a major sponsored stream, something he's never done before, even during previous controversies. When money is on the line and Jack still can't bring himself to go live, you know the situation is serious. The financial impact of this scandal shouldn't be underestimated either. Jack and McKinley had several brand deals together, partnerships that are now in jeopardy. Sponsors are reportedly reconsidering their associations with both streamers, not wanting their brands connected to such public drama. But the most shocking development came just hours before I made this video. Just when everyone thought this situation couldn't get any more dramatic, McKinley broke her silence with a statement that has everyone talking. Instead of denying the allegations or apologizing, McKinley has doubled down, claiming that Jack knew about her conversations with other streamers and was fine with it. She's essentially turning the narrative around, suggesting that Jack is playing the victim for views and sympathy. This has created an even deeper divide among viewers. Some believe McKinley is desperately trying to save her reputation with lies, while others are beginning to question if there's more to this story than what we initially saw. Jack hasn't directly responded to these claims yet, but his close friends have been quick to defend him on social media, calling McKinley's statement complete fiction and damage control. What's particularly interesting is how the broader streaming community has reacted. Major streamers like Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed have weighed in, mostly taking Jack's side and expressing disappointment in McKinley's actions. This kind of community-wide response shows just how significant this scandal has become. The drama has even spilled over into real-world consequences. According to inside sources, McKinley has moved out of Jack's house, taking only essential belongings and leaving behind most of the gifts Jack had purchased for her over the months. The truth is, we may never know exactly what happened behind closed doors, but one thing is certain: this scandal has forever changed Jack's channel, his relationship, and possibly his entire career. This scandal is far from over. As the story continues to develop, several possibilities lie ahead. Jack and McKinley could break up publicly, which would likely lead to even more dramatic content and possibly a breakup video that would generate millions of views. They could try to work things out, though the public nature of this betrayal makes reconciliation seem unlikely, and Jack's audience might not be forgiving if he takes her back. Or we could see the most dramatic option of all, a counter-expose, where McKinley shares her side of the story and potentially reveals damaging information about Jack in retaliation. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear: the trust is broken, the damage is done, and the streaming community will be watching every move they make from here on out. This situation serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of putting your relationship in the public eye. When millions of people are invested in your personal life, private problems quickly become public entertainment. For Jack, this could be a turning point, either the beginning of the end for his channel, or an opportunity to rebrand and come back stronger than ever. Only time will tell which path he chooses. If you thought these moments were shocking, wait until you see what happens in this next video. The clips you're about to watch will leave you speechless.